and welcome back to day 2 of our Heartfulness Institute Masterclass, Resolve to Meditate to Achieve. We trust that you enjoyed day 1 and look forward to going deeper today with our rejuvenative practice, allowing us to reset our systems and support our meditation, which Kamlesh Patel will again lead us through today. The Heartfulness Institute is a global nonprofit organization helping to support meditation and training and research worldwide. So let's get straight into our practice and allow ourselves to reset and deepen our meditation.
Welcome to the second element to heartfulness practice. We call it rejuvenation. I think it's one of the most important elements of heartfulness practice. I'm sure I don't need to express and go in detail what rejuvenation is all about. But you feel good, you feel rejuvenated. This process is to be applied when most of our daily work is over. I'm a retired pharmacist. I used to work 9 to 7. And by the time I come home, it used to be 8 p.m. So by 8:15, I would be sitting in my room and use this particular process. Now, what is this process of rejuvenation? How it is effective? And why it is to be done only in the evening? Of course, there are many situations where you can utilize this methodology to lighten yourself. The aim is to establish simplicity, purity inside, and bring about some plainness within our system. Simplicity and purity, when they are lost because of our daily hectic routine, the activities impacting our heart, the mind, and eventually affecting our consciousness. These activities create a lot of complexities and impurities. So it becomes necessary for us to somehow dissolve these complexities and impurities before they get permanently embedded in our consciousness and become seeds. These seeds can ultimately interfere in our decision-making process. Now let me explain to you how impressions becoming seeds and how they interfere in our decision-making process. Let's say you are having a business meeting and you are having a deep conversation, or you are a scientist and you're discussing a nice project and you are almost on the verge of concluding the world-shattering theory. Or you're cooking something in the house and all of a sudden your spouse comes and does something that irritates you. Now what happens in all these scenarios? Something unwanted that may happen. You are enjoying the discussion or the process, and all of a sudden something unwanted happens. The person or the process that caused these things, you'll remember with anger, with irritation, with displeasure and dislike. This will be remembered either subconsciously or consciously for a long time. It's not forgotten. It remains embedded in the memory, and if the same thing repeats itself again, then the impression about the process or the person is deepened. Let me make this point even further clear. Let's say if you are walking in a garden, passing through a garden, and you happen to see a beautiful flower, rose blooming on one branch. You like it. Okay, you like the shape and form and the color, and you Go on walking, fine. Next day you are passing and you see the same flower again. Light is there and dewdrops have fallen on it, and you admire the beauty even more. And you say, wow, what a beautiful flower. You're further impressed. Third day, the light is falling on it and dewdrops are sparkling like diamonds. You're mesmerized by the beauty of that flower. Fourth day, it becomes so irresistible, you want to touch it. A moment will come, you want to pluck it and take it home. You see the impact of one impression leading to another, and we become attached to it. Nothing wrong with it though. But see how the consciousness is affected by it. Why so many great religious scriptures? They say, fine, enjoy, but don't be bogged down when you don't have it. Don't be depressed when you don't have that rose again. When can you say that I will not be worried about it? Enjoy when you can, thinking that God is in every atom. When the attitude changes, then our experience also changes to a great extent. It is the attitude that makes us register things, filters certain aspects of the object or a person or a process, and affects our heart. When you are so happy, and even when some unwanted thing may happen in the office, you are able to forget it, because your happiness is now able to override that unpleasant episode. Per contra, when you are irritated and angry, that impression that causes consciousness to behave in certain way will not allow even a happy episode to influence your irritation. So these are all complex phenomena. We all go through this, whether you want it or not. When you walk on 42nd Street, for example, in Manhattan, New York City, whether you really want to enjoy the window shopping or not, merely passing through that zone or certain red light districts, for example, I'm giving you the worst example possible, how though you are not directly involved in any of these activities, yet subconsciously we absorb something from the atmosphere. How to get rid of the impact of the atmosphere, of which we had no inclination to be a part of it in the first place. Or you may have really wanted it, you may have really participated in it. Imagine the amount of impression that you may have collected in on your consciousness. How are we going to get rid of it? How to bring about such a situation where we are helpless in this modern world? It is not possible to escape a situation without absorbing any form of an impression that affects the consciousness. It's impossible. So this process of rejuvenation helps us get rid of the impressions that we form. It's a very simple process, which I think I would like to break it down into 4 or 5 steps. Removal of this impression is vital to our peace and our spiritual destiny. But as long as these impressions remain, or samskaras, as long as these impressions remain, they one day become samskaras, or the seeds for future manifestation. We need to get rid of it before they are embedded permanently on our consciousness. So, with this aim in mind, I will walk you through this process. Today, this process we'll do only for 10 minutes or so, but actually you will be doing this every evening if you like it, and use it for 20 minutes or 25 minutes. That's all. Now, today, after we do this 10 minutes of cleaning or this rejuvenation process, cleaning of these impressions, I would like you to continue with meditation. What we did yesterday. Think of the divine light or the presence of the source of light in your heart and meditate for additional maybe 15 to 20 minutes. So totally we'll have this practical aspect lasting about 25 to 30 minutes. So if you're all ready, let's assume our comfortable posture. You can sit on the floor in lotus posture, or you can sit in a chair. So when we try to remove things, especially impressions, we must not think about what we are trying to clean or getting rid of. It's like a vacuum, when we do the vacuum in a room, we don't specifically say, oh, I'm going to remove this and I'm going to remove that and I will remove this. No. On one go, whatever comes our way. It's okay. Let's try to rejuvenate ourselves, freshen up ourselves, simplify ourselves, purify ourselves. Please sit comfortably, close your eyes. We have to make a sankalpa now that all complexities and impurities are going away. How? Imagine they are going away in the form of smoke. From where? From the entire backside. Imagine from top of your head till the tailbone. So let's revisit this process again. Think that all complexities and impurities are going away in the form of smoke from the backside. Backside including from top of the head till the tailbone. Slowly accelerate this process of smoke going out from the backside. So be gentle. Gently accelerate it, slowly accelerate it. Let us continue this process for 10 minutes. In the evening, when you will be doing this process, please do it for 20 minutes at least to start with. And if you can sit for half hour, it will be better. And towards the end of this process, you will surely feel extremely light. And that's when you incorporate another element to this process of rejuvenation, that the light from above is descending into your system, which is pervading all throughout the system from top to toe, and is helping us remove these complexities and impurities. At the end of it, you make a final suggestion, sankalpa, that yes, all the complexities and impurities are gone, and now I feel simple and purer and sacred inside. Okay. Today, after this particular rejuvenation, let us begin with the idea again, with the thought that the divine light is already present in my heart and it is pulling my attention inward. Let's meditate. We'll be meditating for 10 to 15 minutes. That's all. Please make a note of these two specific experiences, one after rejuvenation, another after meditation that you underwent. Thank you.
We trust that you found today's experience rejuvenating and helping you support your heartfulness meditation. And we are looking forward to sharing our last class with you tomorrow. And we'll continue with our practice by connecting to our source within, that still voice within that we all have access to and that we can incorporate an even deeper relationship with. We'll also continue our meditation practice with Daji then too. Now, to continue your heartfulness meditation practice, there's ongoing support and resources across the globe. There's over 7,000 trainers worldwide that are happy to connect with you in person, one-on-one, in small groups, or at your organization. And you can find these trainers and heartfulness meditation centers by going to our website, heartspots.heartfulness.org. Type in your location information, find the trainer closest to you, and begin a personal connection with a trainer free of cost. If there's not a trainer close enough proximity to you physically, you can also download our Let's Meditate app on your phone with Android or iOS systems. It's a very simple registration and meditate real time with anywhere worldwide. There's also a Heartfulness magazine we invite you to check out at heartfulnessmagazine.com, where you'll find a range of articles helping you deepen your meditative experience, understand aspects of the evolution of consciousness, and simple health and wellness, well-being articles as well. And we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow to continue to deepen our heartfulness practice for our last session of this masterclass. See you soon.